All right, let's see where we're at on our stories. We're a little bit behind tonight. This is the book of Ruth. In the days when judges ruled Israel, there was a famine. A man from Bethlehem took his family to Moab, where there was food to eat. After a time, the man and his two sons died. His wife Naomi called her daughters in law, Ruth and Orpah, and told them, I am going to return to my homeland. You should stay here with your people. Go back to your mother's home. I hope the Lord will give you each another husband. Orpah kissed Naomi goodbye and went away, but Ruth would not leave Naomi. Don't ask me to turn my back on you. I will stay with you and go wherever you go. I will become one of your people and I will worship your God. If anything but death separates us, may the Lord punish me. So Ruth returned to Bethlehem with Naomi. Ruth worked in the fields, gathering the barley the harvesters left behind. The owners of the field, Boaz, noticed her. He thought highly of her because of the way she took care of Naomi, to whom he was related. He told the harvesters to leave extra barley on the ground for Ruth to pick up. He let Ruth work with his servant girls so she would be safe. Naomi told Ruth to go tell Boaz that he was a relative of Naomi. Boaz was pleased when Ruth told him. He gave her food to take to Naomi. Soon Boaz married Ruth. Together they had a son named Obed. Obed was the father of Jesse, and Jesse was the father of a king of Israel, a boy named David. Hannah's promise, 1 Samuel 1-3. Once there was a woman named Hannah who wanted very much to have a child. She went to the city of Shiloh with her husband, Elkanah, to worship God, and she prayed, Lord, if you will remember me in my sorrow and give me a son, I will dedicate him to you all his life. Eli the priest saw that she was sincere. Go home in peace. I pray that the Lord will give you what you want, he said to Hannah. Hannah did give birth to a son. She named him Samuel. When he was old enough, she took him to the tabernacle in Shiloh to live with Eli. She said, I asked for a child, and the Lord gave him to me. So now I give him back to the Lord. Samuel lived with Eli, and every year Hannah brought him new clothes. The Lord blessed Hannah and Elkanah with more sons and daughters. One night while Eli slept, Samuel heard a voice call to him. Here I am, cried Samuel, and he ran to Eli, because he thought Eli had called for him. I did not call for you, Eli. Go lie down. So Samuel went back to bed, but soon he heard the voice again. Here I am, he said, and he went to Eli. I did not call you, Eli told him again. The voice called him a third time, and Eli realized that the Lord was calling the boy. He told Samuel what to say if he heard the voice again. Samuel heard God call to him and said, Speak to me, Lord. I am your servant, and I am listening. Because Samuel listened to God, God blessed him. Samuel grew up to be a great prophet of the Lord. Okay, now I got something to say about this. When your daddy and I prayed for children, we told the Lord that if he gave us children, we would dedicate them to him. And I specifically wanted boys. And I said, Lord, I will take care of whatever you give me, boys or girls, but I really want a son. And he gave me Cale. And I told him that if he gave me a son, I would dedicate him back to the Lord. And I prayed that 3 more times, and he gave me 4 boys. And I've dedicated each one of you to the Lord. Y'all belong to the Lord. I'm your mother, and I take care of you, and I feed you, and I wash your clothes, and I pray for you, and I take you to church and try to correct you when you need it. But you belong to who? Who do you belong to, Jace?
God.
That's right, because you're saved. You've asked God to come into your heart. You've been baptized, and you're obeying him. But you're my child, but you actually belong to God. He controls everything, and he knows the steps and everything that you're going to take in your life, and he knows what's best. So you should pray and ask him to lead you, and he should be the number one person that you listen to in your life. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because you belong to who?
God.
That's right. So we dedicated y'all to the Lord and gave you back to the Lord when he gave you to us. So we pray for you, and we want the best for you, and we're going to protect you and love you, but you are God's child. So I, like Hannah, dedicated my babies back to the Lord, and I gave y'all back to the Lord. So I do worry about you sometimes, but God's got you in his hands. All right, it's night time, and little Fifi is exhausted. She's had a full day of sitting in her pen.
Mama, please, I want to hold her.
She likes to have her little paws.
Can I hold her? She likes me.
She likes to have her paws massaged. She likes to have her paws touched and massaged. Yes, Jace, you can hold her.
Mama.
I know, baby. Good. I'm just ready to go night-night, Mama. I'm ready to go night-night. Get her? All right, y'all. We love you. We got to get these boys in bed because 6:30 is coming early. Tell them night-night.
Night.
All right. Love y'all. Bye. See you tomorrow night.